Elon Musk is going to be the death of me. Seriously. I know we all want to fucking clown on this whole thing about how, like, hilarious all of this is because Elon's incompetence in running a fucking social media site that, to be frank, he has no business running in the first place. It's just funny to see a man with literally no skill set whatsoever, with a lot of money and an inflated ego, take control of a really massive website and then just completely burn it in front of everyone's faces. The whole thing is funny. It is really funny. But it's also horrific. So yeah, Elon, with his billions and billions of dollars, takes control of Twitter and does the whole free speech meme. So what do we get? N-words. Lots and lots of N-words. Pretty much day one. Because Elon Musk, with the brain of a 16-year-old in 2016, thinks that free speech is when no terms of service on a social media platform. And also, Elon Musk, being a 12-year-old in 2016, thinks that the blue check mark means you're like part of the cool kids club. And the only way to be part of the cool kids club is to be a socialist on the left, a libtard. That's the only way to be in the cool kids club. That's what the blue check mark is for, as we all know. So he decides that it's a good thing to make it free for all if you give him $8. And this shit is where the true chaos really began. Elon Musk could do all the crazy things he wants to with Twitter. That one thing, the blue check mark, is the thing that really caused the website to go really far downhill. Because if you're not a 12-year-old in 2016, you would know that the blue check mark is for people to know that you're legit. Like, if you're a prominent figure, like if you're a prominent politician, you're a prominent journalist, celebrity, company, what have you, that blue check mark lets people know that you are the real deal, you are the thing, you're verified. No one on that site can pretend to be you because they don't have that blue check mark. That's the point of it. So now that the blue check mark is free to all, that pays $8, the trolls had a field day. People were pretending to be this company, people were pretending to be Nintendo, making Mario flip people off. It made a lot of funny shit happen. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of funny shit. Dave Chappelle went pro-trans, Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro being weird. It's great, lovely, fantastic fun. Then something horrific happens. Very real, Ellie and Lily put out a statement saying that insulin is now free.
Yay! Free insulin! Only that's not true.
It was all a lie, obviously, fake verification, and a lot of people actually fell for it and took that as legit. And that caused a whole world of problems for the company. It fucked up their whole reputation. Their stocks even went down when people discovered that, no, this was not true, they were being lied to. That company had a hard time. And they even led Bernie Sanders to call them out on their bullshit company practices. That's the capitalism issue. Well, this whole thing is a capitalism issue, but that specifically is a conversation for another day. So Ellie and Lily, along with hundreds of other companies, are not happy with this decision. A lot of them are just gone. They decided to just pull their support and remove themselves from Twitter altogether. And this is causing Twitter to go on a severe financial decline. And a little side note before I even continue, Elon Musk didn't really give a shit about this whole fake verification thing up until it affected him. And then, like, once he noticed that people were pretending to be a verified version of him, he decided to crack down on that and started banning people like H3H3. Yeah, no warning, just a straight up ban. The only way to really get banned like that is all you have to do is just like insult his ego, pretty much. That's basically what Twitter has become. If you're a big account that insults Elon Musk's ego, it just gets you removed instantly. And this forced Elon Musk to put forth the new rule. Yeah, this is the only thing I'll get him to like make new rules is when something negatively affects him. Very good way to run a social media website is to make everything cater to you. But he decided to make it that if you're going to be a parody account, you have to actually explicitly say that you're a parody account in your name or your bio or whatever. I don't get how the rule works. It's so fucking stupid. Couple all that with Elon Musk being an idiot, firing a bunch of people because the libs are bad, and anybody who criticizes him is bad and does not deserve to work for his amazing company. It's all spite. A large media, a large social media platform like this, or just any company, should never be run by somebody with a huge ego that's driven entirely by spite, whose motivations are purely all about owning the libs because, you know, the libs are authoritarian and they hate free speech, so let's get back at the libs by ruining everything they love, I guess. Because of all this, Twitter's in utter shambles right now. I'm pretty sure like all the engineers, or the majority of the engineers, have been fucking removed. Like, major departments within the company are just completely empty, devoid of workers, because Elon Musk doesn't understand that you need things to work through people. People need to make things work in order for the thing to work. It's a social media platform. I don't think it can run without manual labor of some level. Okay. I don't know if this is true or not, but like, personally, I believe Elon Musk is just intentionally just burning shit on purpose because he's just mad at the libs, he's mad at Twitter, and I think he's mad at Twitter specifically for holding him to a deal. I don't think that Elon Musk was entirely serious about buying Twitter when he first like conjured up this idea, and he went forward through it and actually like legitimately made deals with the company for him to purchase it. But I don't think he had it in his mind to actually go through with it, because he backed out of it. And then if I remember correctly, the company probably signed a contract thinking that he wasn't going to be held accountable to it, and then backed out. And then Twitter was like, dude, you're on contract, you buy the fucking site, you dickhead. Give me your money, you fuckwad. And Elon Musk, mad at the world, caves in, ends up purchasing the site, even though he didn't want to. And now he has a site, something that he never wanted to begin with, so, well, might as well just fucking light it on fire in front of everybody, right? I don't entirely think that's a stretch. I don't think that makes Elon Musk intelligent. It doesn't take your intellect to just destroy shit. Not really. I don't think it takes as much strategy to do all of what Elon Musk did. He's just that dumb. All of what this... It's really bad. All of this is just disgusting. And then I guess us into the major problem with all of what Elon Musk is doing. Everything that's occurred now is just... Twitter is basically done at this point. I strongly believe that Twitter is on its last legs at this point. A lot of the people that work there are saying that it's not gonna last too much longer. Everything is stacked up against Twitter's favor. Elon Musk is doing everything he can to just be as stupid as possible. and be as ineffective of a CEO as possible. So it's not looking good for the site's favor, and if the site goes down, it's going to be really bad for a lot of people, specifically sex workers and myself and SFW artists. Twitter was actually I know it's like yeah, Twitter bad, nothing but toxicity. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's like the nature of social media in general. Like, I know it's especially bad on Twitter because there's more interactivity there than anywhere else. Because that's how the site is built. A lot of it is built for interactivity. It is built for for some spaces to interact with other spaces. There's political spaces, there's art spaces, there's porn spaces, there's anime spaces. There's all kinds of different groups of people that operate on Twitter. There are companies on Twitter, like I said. There are celebrities on Twitter. There's all kinds of different. Twitter is like this really huge thing where it's like the town square. It's basically the town square for everyone that has access to the internet. And it's a square where pretty much everyone interacts with each other, and that's a really good aspect of Twitter, in my opinion, and I think that's a good thing, even if it does cause a lot of toxic behavior in people, because it causes, you know, people that disagree with each other vehemently to interact with each other, because, you know, like I said, that's the nature of the website. But it also gives NSFW artists and sex workers the ability to interact with a broader audience, because everyone is on Twitter. Like I said, you're not just gonna get, because if being on a porn site, you're only gonna reach people that's just like literally just simply looking for porn. You're not gonna get a lot of eyes there, not as much as it doesn't have as much traffic as Twitter does. And the same thing for NSFW artists. We don't really have this anywhere else. A lot of other mainstream social media platforms don't allow porn or anything of any kind. And even though Newgrounds is somewhat like Twitter, it doesn't have the same broad appeal. It doesn't have a lot of the mainstream audience, not really as much as Twitter, because you don't see celebrities on Twitter. You don't see You don't see celebrities on Newgrounds. You don't see politicians on Newgrounds. You mostly see Newgrounds is just a place for creative people to interact with each other. You don't get a lot of normies there on Newgrounds. But that's like the big difference. Twitter is where everyone, including normies, interact with each other. It was great for people who produce like 18 plus content to reach like broader audiences, so people know that we exist, and we end up getting a lot of business from that. And Twitter was like, that's how a lot of artists in general are able to interact with their fans and like, you know, get commissions and whatnot. Because not only do we get like a wider audience, a broader audience, like more eyes and everything, Twitter is built for us to interact with our fans and, you know, socialize with our fans. It's where people interact with each other and socialize with each other, and to me, that's like too valuable of a thing, because like it's so many different people are on Twitter, and we all interact in that space, and it's built for interaction, but it's also built for sharing. It's also built for business. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna lose a lot of business there too, especially independent business people. Like, there are journalists, there are like independent creators, people advertise their YouTube channels on there. There's a lot of things that people create, not just art, just people that just produce and create in general, and they can reach an audience. They're able to reach an audience on Twitter. Twitter goes down, they're gonna lose that. Where the fuck are they gonna go? Really? Tumblr's not gonna replace Twitter. Newgrounds is not gonna replace Twitter. I mean, Facebook is like kind of close to Twitter, but I don't think it has the same like interactivity that Twitter does. Because on Twitter, it is designed for you to interact with more than just who you send a friend request to. You interact with pretty much everything on there. Twitter is designed to throw everything in your face, pretty much. So yeah, that being said, sure, Twitter bad, whatever, toxic, social media culture, blah blah blah, whatever. But it going down is not going to be good for independent creators and smaller creators and sex workers and SOW artists. And it's really awful that a fucking moron is able to do this, to just ruin something like this for thousands of people just because he has a lot of money in his pocket. Think about that. Because that's the really, really major problem with this, is the fact that any just random moron that has the mind of a 12-year-old, as long as he has billions of dollars, he can just buy whatever he wants and destroy it and ruin thousands of people's lives just for the memes. And Elon Musk is in the background laughing about it because it doesn't affect him. He'll be fine, and he has a lot of money anyway. People like me, who's really, really small, people like other types of smaller creators like this who get a lot of business and interactivity and a lot of eyes, and all of their potential growth is going to be lost just because somebody who already has money just decided to ruin it for them just because he wants to have a little lol lamau haha funny meme laughy time. It's fucking gross, man. You see what capitalism does? It capitalism breeds innovation, right? Yeah. Elon Musk, the man who has built absolutely nothing in his life, is able to just completely destroy everything for everyone else that is already having a hard time trying to build something on their own. If you guys want to know what capitalism is, there it is. Look at this whole Twitter situation. That's what capitalism is right there. Anyway, that's it. I think I've said my piece at this point. Feel free to like, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. If you agree or disagree with anything that I said, leave a comment. And if you have no thoughts, then, I don't know, post I have no thoughts in the comment section. Anyway, that's that. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.